Hey guys, Rhoda Melvin here from Premier Group. I want to introduce you to a series of short videos that we're going to be doing throughout the summer called Tuesday Tax Tips. The topic for today's Tuesday Tax Tip is IRS scams. Some of the scams that we're hearing from our clients are that they're receiving phone calls requesting that they submit an additional claim or make an amendment to their tax return to claim tax credits, tax rebates, if they're receiving any type of Social Security, there's new Social Security rebates that are afforded to them. These are all scams. The Social Security rebates will most likely be targeting elderly and those that are disabled. These are scams. And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you or provide you with the information on what to do if you receive any of these type of communications. But I want to show you or tell you a few things that the IRS will not do. Not sure if I mentioned before, but I was a senior agent for the IRS for almost 10 years. And we will not, could not, and do not, as an agent, threaten you to call the police, threaten you to contact immigrations, and we will not ask you to make payment over the phone using a debit card, credit card, or any other means of payment. So if you receive a phone call from any individual claiming to be an IRS agent and they perform any of these tasks or make any of these suggestions, it is a scam. When I was an agent, and I know this is still true to this day because I still have a couple of friends that are agents still, the IRS agents almost always send out Publication 1, which is a Taxpayer Bill of Rights advising you of your rights as a taxpayer in every correspondence. It lists the 10 rights: the right to be informed, the right to quality service, the right to only pay the correct tax, the right to challenge the IRS if you receive a notice stating you owe a certain amount, the right to appeal any decision that the IRS makes, the right to privacy, the right to having your file finalized so that it's not lingering on for years, the right to confidentiality, the right to representation, and the right to a fair and just tax system. So if you receive any kind of correspondence from the IRS, it should include Publication 1, Taxpayer Bill of Rights. Now, that's if you receive any kind of correspondence. So we've covered if you receive a phone call, we covered if you have any or receive any kind of correspondence. Now, if you're contacted by someone in person, which I've done on many occasions, there's two things that they're required to do when you see them. They're required to show you their credentials, and they're required to provide you with a verification number where you can call and verify that this person is actually a representation of the Department of Treasury. If you feel that you've been scammed, I want to provide you with some contact information to report the scam to, or the alleged scam to. So the following slide, or last slide that I'm going to provide you with, has some contact information and telephone calls and emails that you can use to report the incident. See you next week.
You don't have to stress your financial success. Come progress with the mirror to achieve.